turn 16. 2 more after this turn. And from what I can see, I think the Germans are winning. I think there's 9 cities as far as I'm aware. Again, calling them, it's towns. Towns, it's 9 towns. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And the Germans have 5. 1, 2, whoops. What have I done? Oh no. Oh no, I don't remember which is which. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to seriously get in there and tackle these guys and take back some towns. Absolutely this turn. If not this turn, definitely next turn. Right, with that motivational speech out of the way, we will go back to the supply determination, which everything seems okay. On a quick glance, everything seems okay. Reinforcements, nope. Replacements, the French can certainly take some replacements, no doubt about that. I would think we want a replacement probably most desperately up here, but it does mean they attack us, they're going to bump this guy off and take off our marker. I think we're going to have to just go for it. Failing that, we would have to replace one of these guys or this guy and then go all the way up there, because we still need somebody up here. German replacements, they were quite lucky last time. Probably this guy then, which we want to take that place anyway. But that's the only other one that can take a replacement. The rest are full strength. Right, that is replacements. There's no flooding and there's no rail movement, so swiftly we are on to movement. First movement will go to German D, and they roll 1. Excellent. So they can move 2. They probably would only move this guy to there at best, because he's going to get a defense bonus either side of that river, whereas we want the town. We're not interested in this guy. And that is going to be it. This guy's going to stay there. Yep, that's it for D. Next, German C. They roll a 6, so they get 8. Again, going to stay in the town and nothing else there. So again, that was quick. Next one, Allied C. We roll a 6. Jolly good. 8. So we can move 8. We can move this guy, and we don't care about those guys. These guys though, we're going to move them certainly. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and get them in there to help get rid of these guys. Let's see, these guys are going to stay there. Now I reckon these guys should go here and these guys to here, so these guys are going to go here. And I think that is pretty much it, because these guys can remain there. suppose one of them could move. Let's see, there's 3 there, there's 3 there. These guys could go probably, I'm not sure, they could either go here, here or here. Not sure. Really not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think to there. That way they can go in either direction. So we're going to move them, one of them, to here. This guy can then go either side, wherever he's needed. We'll see. Right, next. Allied A. We roll 4. So we get 6. 6 or 8, but 6. We certainly want this guy back, but he can't be on top of these two. He can't stack with those two. Let's see. So I'm thinking this guy. Should we put him here or take him around to here? It's about 6.5 dozen really. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll leave him here. This guy here. It's going to be D-Day on that town. Definitely. We're definitely going to take it this time. Hopefully. Definitely. Maybe. And these guys can stay here. Attack this place. Yep, that's A. Next. D. Going to be Allied D. 1. Which is fine because we're not going anywhere anyway. Staying put. Next, German A. And they roll 4. So they can move 6. And they're probably not they're not going to move. This guy might, but I doubt it. Because we want to take that town. This guy's pretty much the reinforcements, if nothing else. He could throw a spanner in the works by moving to here, but no, in fact he couldn't. He wouldn't be able to get past there. 1, 2, 3. Nah. Yeah, I suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He could go around the back to here and attack these two. Wouldn't really be worth a while though. Nah. Okay, they won't move. They won't move. So we have 1 left each. So I reckon we call combat first. Get in and try and get some of these towns before anybody else. Because neither of us have managed to draw B. So whoever goes first here is going to end up in that town. We still own it until they step in. So whoever gets B first is going to own that town. If I can bump that guy off at least, or maybe get him to retreat, we might be in with a shout of taking that one back. It's a risky move, but hopefully if we were to lose that 1, we would gain 2, hopefully 3. Maybe even 4. Who knows? Let's give it a bash. to see if we can get some of these towns back. Here we go. Right, first of all 4 of these guys are going to jump this guy. So that would be 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 against 2. That would be 2 to 1 in the ratios, I think. That would be 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 into 5 would go 2 point whatever, so that would be 2 to 1. So we're only allowed at most 4 units. Yep, check. So a +1 on this guy's dice roll, and he needs 4 or less to survive. 5. Excellent. Excellent news. So that's a 6, and he is a goner. So that town is now wide open. Here's hoping we can get in there. This guy could cause us a bit of grief, but hopefully we can take care of him. Right, this guy, we get a -1 on the dice roll. That guy needs a 3 or less. 6. So he takes a hit and has to retreat 3. 1, 2, 3. Nuts. Right, this guy, 4 or less, and that is a 1. So fine, so he's good. This guy, same again, 4 or less, 2. Perfect, he's good as well. This guy, 3 or less, 5. So this guy is a goner. So we have these 2 units left, and we're going to advance both to this town, which is now ours. Beautiful. We just need to fend off this guy and we're good. Right, these 3 are going to attack this guy. So that's going to be 2, 3, 4, whoops, 4 against 3. He gets 1 for being in the town. So 3 against 4 would be 1 to 1. So 4 or less for this guy. 4. Oh, he just makes it. 4 or less for our guy. 4. Yep, just. And 4 or less for the bottom guy here. 5. So bottom guy is a goner. And 4 or less for this guy. 6. Oh, so he's also a goner. Holy moly. Wow, so we're going to have 1 against 1 here, 1 against 1 here. Right, this one. This one's going to be a touchy one, because whoever gets that B first moves in. So we're going to try and take this guy out first. So no modifiers, 1 to 1, 4 or less for him. 3. So we need a 3 or less. 1. Well, okay, at least we didn't take a hit. So it's all going to be down to the movement next. Who gets that town? Right, both these guys against this guy. So that's going to be 3 against 2 plus 1's 3. 1 to 1 odds. He needs a 3 or less to remain. 2. Damn it. We need 3 or less. 5. God damn it. Why? So it's going to be 2. We retreat. This guy needs a 3 or less to remain. 3. Whew, okay, that's not so bad. At least we get somebody there. Now, our replacements, they can't fight yet. And these guys, we're going to see if we can hopefully do some damage to this guy. Now we have. Now, it just comes to mind that can you use 2 different units from 2 different countries. I'm assuming you can, and I'm assuming I've done it umpteen times so far. So anyway, we're going to go with 3 against 3, 1 to 1. So this guy needs a 2 or less. 4. Ah, crap. So this guy takes a hit and has to retreat 2, which he's going to have to retreat that way. 1, 2. And he's already done. This guy also needs a 2 or less to remain alive. And gets a 1. Perfect. Right. At least we'll get somebody there. Right. That's about all the combat we can do. So, back to movement. So, who is going to get the town? Who is going to get to take over here? It is us. Yay! Perfect. Right. 2. I'll take it. I'll take it. So we can move 4. 4 in this area. So we are obviously going to move right back in there. These guys are going to move to there. So hopefully we can keep that town, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So at the moment we're doing okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 5. I just can't count. 5, so that means the Germans have 4. So we need to keep what we've got and preferably take another one, because more is better. Oh, look, it's German B. Yeah, right, let's see what they get. 2. Ah, okay, that'll do them. 4. They can move 4, but they're obviously not going to move these guys. They're going to try and pummel us, and we know that they are indeed more than likely going to call combat. Ah, oh, damn it. Right, the Germans are obviously not going to be happy about us taking a city back, so they are inevitably going to try and pummel us. So, let's start here. We have 2 against 3, still 1 to 1. So, we've 2 units, we need 4 or less to remain. 6, ah crap. So 1 is a goner. Oh dear. Right, the next one. 4 or less to remain alive and keep the town. Oh, oh, boo, boo. So the Germans will advance and take it back. Damn them. And they're not going to try, definitely going to try and fend us off here, because we're getting a bit too close. So again, 2 against 3, 1 to 1, 4 or less. We need 2, perfect. 4 or less for these guys. 1, right, no change. Now, we managed to take this town, so I would have to assume both are going to try and pummel us. So that's going to be 4 against 3, so that's going to be 1 to 1 again. So we need 3 or less, and of course we get a 6. Oh. Right, the only way we can retreat is back this way, so I'm assuming I'm going to have to just jump over this guy, which will be 1, 2, 3. And we know they're going to take that back. They need a 4 or less. 6. Oh well, at least they take a hit if nothing else. And this guy, 4 or less. 6. So both take hits, and both are going to advance and take the city back. Damn it, and damn it. So they're going to try and fight us off for this one. No bonus for us, so it's going to be 2 to 1. So we're going to get a +1 in the dice, and we need 3 or less. So, goners. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is not looking good. 3 or less for this guy. 2. Yep, I think my luck's ran out completely. We know that they're going to hit us here and we're going to lose that marker just because they would. Again, 2 to 1, they need, or we need 3 or less. Jolly good, good start. They need 4 or less. A 1. No change there then. And up here, yep, it's going to be, oh, we're on that side. Oh, I was hoping it was 2. We would get a bonus for the river, but nope. So 2 to 1, +1 for us, which is not good. 2 or less we need. Whew, that is probably nothing short of a miracle. So they remain. They need 4 or less, and they get a -1. So they're okay. So they remain. No change there. That was not good. Right. That's kind of just scattered people everywhere. Oh man. Right. Okay. So combat is done. We've done all our movements. So it is time to finish up this turn. So we've done our movements, we've done our combats. We have only just the one done marker. The replacements was a no-go. And we do our ABCDs back in the cup. Which incidentally, this is probably the first round where I had 1 in each box and the Germans had 1 in each box there. Just thought I'd throw that nice little bit of trivia in there just for the hell of it. Try and cheer myself up a bit. And we are now turn 17. Hope this one's better. So we're on to turn 17. And we need to make a spectacular comeback because from 9 towns we only have 3. The Germans have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, at one point we were totally winning. Damn them. Damn them all. Right. Anyway, everybody seems to be in supply. So I think we're okay there. And for, again, reinforcements, nope. Replacements, yep, we could have some replacements. But it means that any replacement that I pick can't move, which is a bit of a bummer. Let's see. Because these guys, I mean, this guy's going to end up getting completely beaten. Because we can't attack him while we are in that kind of state, because he would be a 3, we would be a 1, and we would have absolutely no chance of attacking him. And if we put a replacement marker in there, they're going to attack us and take it off. This guy can't attack them, this guy can't attack them. So we are in a bit of a pickle, as it were, to put it nicely. These guys are reduced, but there's two of them. Yes, it's not looking good, I must say. Right. I think I'm going to put the replacement on this guy. German replacements, really only these two guys. No one else is reduced. So, German replacement goes there. And we're not going to do the flood. Well, we can't do the flood. And no rail movements, so we are on to movements. Let's see who goes first. Movements, movements, movements. First one, German D. They get 3, so they can move 4, and there's pretty much no point unless they move this guy to try and attack us. That's about it. No point in leaving the town. No, that guy's as well staying. So, that's the end of that idea. Next, German A. And they get a 1. Good. So, they can move 2. And again, they're really not going to move. They're in control. So, Allied D. And we have a 5. So we can move 6 in this section here. And nah, not really, no. Doesn't really make much sense. Unless this guy can team up with this guy, but they would have to almost kind of meet in the middle at some point. And even then he would have to go way around this way. So I'm thinking maybe we retreat this guy back a bit and we retreat this guy back a bit, because the Germans have already played D. So this guy I can't help whatsoever because I don't have the replacements for the Belgians. That's long gone. So maybe these guys I can maybe get replacements next time. No, that's not going to work either. Because I just realised we only have turn 18 left, so they would end up getting their replacements at the end of turn 18, which would be the end of the complete game. So yeah, they're in retreat rather than just getting pummeled. So let's have a look. Who's next? German C. They get 3. So they have 4. They can move 4. And again, nope, they're in control. Oops. So next, B. Allied B, we have, 4. So we have 6 that we can move. Again, there's not a whole bunch. I reckon we just move away, retreat. These guys are not going to fight because they want the replacements, so we just keep away from them. In fact, these guys could join these guys. Have I already played C? I don't know. I'm going to put that guy there and a done and put this guy on top. So they can try and join forces. This guy moved what? 1, 2. If he was to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, meet up with this guy. Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to put him there. Done. Maybe these two can team up. Maybe. Have I already had C? Nope. Good. I think that is it for B. Next, German B. And they get 3. So they can move 4. They only have this guy. He's going nowhere. End of that idea. Next, our A. Allied A gets 4. So we have 6 that we can move. Those guys are waiting replacements. These guys, again, I am thinking they just move back rather than get attacked. I think, and last, I think, is C. So, Allied C. Where are we? We need, oh, we have a 6. But a lot of good that is. So we can move 8. So these guys are going to remain. They're going to be tag teamed. And these guys are going to be tag teamed. And these guys, this guy is looking after that town. He's going to have to come out and do his bit for King and Country and all that jazz. Right, which way should he go? This way or that way? What have we got again? We've got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, so if he comes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not too close. And that is it for movement. And I forgot to even check if the Germans were going to do any combat, but there's nothing that they can do because everybody's scattered. The only one they could do is that one. But I forgot, so tough. But that is basically, that's pretty much it for this entire turn. There's so few units left. So done the movement, there is no combat because it's all scrambled. And we then take off the done markers and our replacements come into this guy. Hooray for him. And replacements to one of these guys. Not hooray at all. No hooray. And last but not least, ABCDs. And we are short and sweet. We are done for 17. I shall see you for turn 18, the big finale. Whew, turn 18, the great finale. Right, so same situation again. We only have 3 towns. The Germans have 6. So we want to try and get some movement in and get some combat going. Hopefully take maybe another couple back right near the end. I don't know. I can but hope. I can but dream. Right. Everybody seems to be in supply, so don't have a problem there. Reinforcements, replacements. Absolutely no point in replacements. This is the last turn. No flood. No real movements. No nothing. And we are straight into movements. And the first movement goes to Germans, German C. And of course, the Germans are really not going to move anywhere. Not when they're in control. So they can move 4. And of course, they won't, because they own the town. So they're not going to bother, not in the slightest. So the next one, German A. And they are going to get a roll of 2. So they can move 4. And again, no point. They could obviously leave the town and come towards us. Ideally, that is the best bet for the Germans, because if they move to here and move to there, we have a fight in the middle effectively. I wouldn't be able to advance in the town. So I'm kind of giving myself a bit of an advantage. You know, I'm losing. Come on, I can give myself a little advantage. Next one, German D. And again, Germans are really not going to move, but they roll a 3. Oops. Oops, nearly dropped everything. 3. So they can move 4. They would either chase this guy or surround that guy. Probably surround that guy, to be quite honest. Next one. There we get to go B. Allied B. We get a 2. Oh. Well, better than nothing. We get to move 4. So we can move 4, so I am thinking we certainly move this guy here with the idea of either this stack or that stack here. One stack here, one stack there. So we'll see how it goes when we get to C. But that is pretty much it for B. Not a lot else happening. Next is A. 6. So we can move 8. And we're obviously going to move up to here in the hope we can take this guy. Hopefully this time. Oh, and this guy. He's going to move up. In fact, to here. And next one, D. For D, we get 1. Aww. So we can move 2. Suppose we can move this guy to here. Might do something. So the Germans will get 3. Being quite honest, the Germans should now attack, because if they won anything, then they can advance, but wouldn't obviously, and we would be the defenders, so we could not advance. So I'm gonna play sneaky and say they don't. German B. They get a 1. So they move 2, which again they won't. They will stay very much put. They will probably stay put, I would reckon, to guard that place. And as I say, I don't care. I'm going to do a slight cheat and a 2. So we have a 2. So we have 4 that we can move here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 would take that guy to there. 3 would take that guy to there. So let's do that. So we're going to say that is the situation. Although I did forget to move this guy right enough, but he doesn't have enough moves anyway to get him there. So, right. So that is it for movement. So, as I say, the Germans could have called combat and got a slight advantage, but screw it. We are going to call combat and try and get something back. Something. Oh, the final round of combat. Right, here we go. This is it. It's going to be again 1-to-1. They need a 4 to remain. A 1. Oh. Either way, they were going to keep that because even if they took a hit, he would have stayed there but reduced. So 3 or less for us, 2. So at least we didn't get wiped out. I would rather he got wiped out, but it wasn't really going to happen. Probably the same here as well. Again, 1-to-1, he needs 4 or less. 2. Oh, so we need 4 or less. And we get 3. That's not good. Right, hopefully this one. Come on, this one. Really, seriously. It's going to be 3 against 3 plus 1 is 4. So that's going to be 1-to-1 as well. So that guy needs 4 to survive. 5. So at least we get to wipe that guy out, if nothing else. This guy's probably still going to keep the town though, because even if he gets a hit, he's reduced. So 4 or less. 6. So at least we get to put a good dent in him. So the best I'm going to get. 4 or less for one of the British units. 6. Oh dear. Why do I ever say these things? 4 or less for these guys. Yep, I really shouldn't say anything. These guys, 3 or less. 1. So they remain. These 2 guys against this guy here. 3, well he's got 3 and 2, so it'll still be 1-to-1. 3 or less for this guy. 5. So he takes a hit and he must retreat 2 spaces, which is all the difference. 1, 2. So that is now open. We need one of these guys to survive. So 3 or less. 6. Ah, crap. Right, we need that guy to survive to take that town. 4 or less. 3. Thank God for that. Right, so we get to take that one back. Phew. Right. And we are going to call combat on this guy. Just for the hell of it. What the hell. As I say, we're probably getting no chance, but we'll do it anyway. In fact, no, what's the point? No, because then we'll have even less people at the end. No, that'll be silly. But we'll check it. It's 1-to-2, which would be a -1 on their dice roll. And we would have a +1, so we would have to roll a 1 to survive. We may as well go for it. What the hell. So these guys are getting a -1. They need 2 or less. So they just make it just. We need 2 or less and we're getting a +1. Gone. Right. So these guys are going to go for these guys, which is, as I say, we probably can't even do it because that would be 1-to-3 and the attacker would have a +2, so we can't even roll on that because we would have a, you know, we would lose, so pointless. So in the end, the Germans did win. Boo! We only had 4 towns to their 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm disgusted. Disgusted. At one point I was absolutely winning. Oh well. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's been a whole series of videos. Hope you've enjoyed them. And no doubt I'll do another Clash of Giants 2 soon. So again, thanks for watching. Obligatory bit at the end. Here's what we have left. We have, at the very end of the game, we had 1 British, 1 Belgian, this little bundle of Germans, and this little bundle of French. Compare that to, at the very start, or rather, the amount of Belgian units removed or bumped off was that many. British units bumped off throughout the whole 18 rounds was that many. For the French had a fair number getting bumped. They lost that many. Meanwhile, the Germans, they lost that many. Oh, but wait, there's also that many. And there's also that many. So, although we lost, look at the amount of Germans that was taken out. Dozens, maybe. Anyway, that's enough of my nonsense. Carry on.